Hi, Year 9, welcome to day 3 of your Exploring Chemical Analysis. This is the second last lesson, so you will get a lesson tomorrow and then you will have Friday free. I just want to encourage you to come and do our Kahoot quiz. So this will be broadcasted on my YouTube channel and you will be able to watch the screen and input it into your phone like you would do in class. So what you're going to do today is you finally got to the point where we can have a look at using some of the skills that you picked up in the other lessons. So you should be watching this video and we are going to solve a crime. Watch this video about forensic science and about what you can do in the future and about what you do at university if you go and study this. So it's a really interesting course and it's a really interesting subject. And you have a lot of chemistry and biology and even some physics in there. So it's really important if you want to do something like this that you pay attention to this module. Now, you are going to apply for MI6. So you want to be a forensic scientist, you're applying for MI6, and you must complete the 4 activities in basic training before you solve a crime, and you're accepted. So, task 1, you are looking at handwriting. Now you've got 2 columns, you have to match them up. So I might say the B matches with 5. You can clearly see it doesn't if you've got a really good eye or you are really good at analysing data and things. You'll be able to see straight away that it doesn't. It gives me an idea of who is good at picking out information and also how observant you are. Now on the next task you've got this flashing image. When the image flashes it actually changes. So there is something that has changed in the image and you have to pick out what it is. So it's all about your observational skills and can you be really specific when looking at something that's quite busy. Now task 3, I'm not going to say much about it. The video talks you through exactly what you need to do and we'll just see how well you do on that one. Now in task 4 is a memory task and there's a really nice little video here and it's a challenging task. You've got some images that come up on the screen, you have to memorize them and then you have to kind of answer some questions, and it's the 10 questions that I'm interested in you answering and you doing as part of my analysis. So this is your answer sheet. You've got task 1, the handwriting task, so you're going to put bad and or B in there connected to 2. And then you've got the task 2, which is the change blindness, the one where the image is changing really quickly and it kind of like, what's a word, tricks our brain into thinking that it hasn't changed, but really something on there hasn't. I promise you something has. It might take you a little bit of time to find it, but it definitely has changed. Now, once you've done that, you've got the other one, the video that I'm not going to say too much about in your 4 answers to that memory test. And then you can move on to your mission. So to imagine that you've done all that training, you've gone into a crime scene simulator and you have to work out who killed Mr. Burns. Now, watch this video because although you've done chromatography in the past, some of the things you might not remember. But you do only have to watch about 3.5 minutes of it to answer the questions on the next slide. We will go over the rest of the video or what is included in the rest of the video when we come back to school or when I have time to do my own video because I don't like the way she described it. So watch Keith and see if you can answer these questions. Now, after that, you need to read all the bits of information that come up on these slides because there might be some clues in there to help you. I'm just going to say that. And then you've got 5 possible suspects. And your activity is to fill out this table by reading through the witness statements. So you've asked people about each of your suspects and they've given you a witness statement. If we just go through Bart, I'll show you what you can do and how you can answer this. So Bart was not invited to the party. Why was he there? He's allergic to citrus fruit, so avoided 2 drinks. Bart was seen drinking a raspberry drink. Now from this I would say, right, I've got orange, raspberry, lime and pineapple. I know at least 3 of those are citrus. So you've got orange, lime and pineapple. And he was seen drinking the raspberry. So I would just put a cross in this box, a cross in that box and a cross in that box and a tick in the raspberry because he's been seen drinking that. So that's your most likely one. So go through each witness statement and work out who was drinking which drink. Then what you're going to do is you're going to look at some chromatography results. So here is the results of the chromatography. Think about what you were told at the start and work out which drink was the one that wrote the note. When you've done that, you can put your answer here. So you might want to put a picture of the suspect, the other culprit, or you might just want to put a big word across there, or you can just type it in the box in the bottom anyway you want. This is the bit that I'm going to look at. And I'll think of something that we can do with that. It might be a league table. You know, this person worked out who committed the crime and he had the highest score, she had the highest score. And there may be some kind of prize when we get back to school if we can find a way to do that and enough people take part. So have a go. If you've got any questions, remember you can always email me. Everyone seems to have been okay so far, but if you do have any questions, because it's a little bit different and a little bit harder to do at home because it would have been a nice lesson at school where we could have set up a crime scene. So if you do have any questions, just let me know. So good luck. Bye.